We know that the satellite images from the MH370 tells us that the flight actually plunged in the South Indian Ocean. With all of that water body, how easy will it be for the search and recover as well as the accident investigation process?
It's not going to be easy. Luckily, Americans are providing robotic units that can scan the floor of the ocean. And those units can, I think the only 2 units are available to the American Navy, and they're making one available. They will eventually help to recover the flight recorders, because these flight recorders will give us answer to what actually happened. For now, the debris, part of the debris will also, during investigation, will tell us a lot. And that's why the present attention is based on recovering the flight recorders and collecting part of the debris for examination. So reconstruction of whatever they are able to recover might give us a clue to what happened.
Relatives feel that the Malaysian authorities were not truthful with the information they provided. As an investigator, what do you think about what the Malaysian authorities have done?
Remember, they were equally shocked as many other people. And even though Malaysia has developed more than its counterparts in the third world, they are not as advanced as America or Britain or some of these other countries. It is not easy. The investigation is more than what they can cope with. We do acknowledge that. Family assistance in this case, I wouldn't say they've gone out of. Remember, they made provision for the families, and it's a situation, no matter what they did initially, people will complain because people are aggrieved. I don't think they didn't do the best, in my own opinion, but they did enough. For some people in mind, but most families would like to have the remains.
In this situation?
They will, somehow. In that of Air France, you saw that you had skeletons that were still strapped down. So you might have some that are still strapped down. It is virtually impossible to recover everyone.
All right, on a final note, sir, what do you think about the international response? Accident.
That was good. That was prompt. Remember that this aircraft has been flying. Boeing is equally concerned. Rolls-Royce and other engine manufacturers are equally concerned. And the manufacturers of aircraft have to prove to other operators that this problem is not inherent to the aircraft. So they are concerned as much as the operators of the airline. If this is a generic problem in 777, then that means as soon as it's confirmed, they are going to ground many aircraft to redress the situation. So Boeing is concerned, the Rolls-Royce manufacturers of the engine is equally concerned, and even systems, manufacturers of different systems, they would like to know. Everyone wants to know what went wrong.
Data in flight recorders, popularly called the black box, contain valuable information for accident investigators. When an aircraft accident happens at sea, it's difficult to establish the exact location of the aircraft's wreckage. Underwater recovery of flight recorders is also extremely challenging. In the case of the MH370, underwater scanners will be used to try to locate the black box flight recorders. An Australian naval vessel ship will sweep the seabed by towing an underwater listening device deep below the surface in the hope of picking up an ultrasonic signal from one or both of the plane's black box recorders. Then, a small submersible drone will be used to scan the seafloor for signs of wreckage. The drone can dive to depths of about 4,500 meters using sonar to form images of the ocean floor. Similar technology was used to locate the main wreckage from Air France Flight 447 in 2011, yet it took searchers 2 years to recover the black box from the depths of the Atlantic. Search teams are hoping that the detection equipment will be able to pick up acoustic pings emitted every second from the plane's black box flight data recorder and cockpit voice recorder. Each of the two recorders has a beacon attached to the outside of the black box, which once activated by contact with water, makes a sound every second. But it's a race against time. The beacons have a battery life of 30 days, after which the pings begin to fade. Reports say the equipment will be loaded onto the Australian Navy's HMAS Ocean Shield, which will drag the locator through the water in the hope of picking up a signal. As we take a bow on the program, our heartfelt sympathy goes out to all the relatives of the ill-fated Malaysian flight MH370. For suggestions and comments, please keep the mails coming at Aviation This Week at channelstv.com. I'm Bukola Joe Oketumbi. Bye for now.